My lords, it's a pleasure to follow the noble Baroness Lady Warwick of Undercliff, who powerfully added examples to the already very clear and strong arguments from the noble Lady Baroness Deach and the noble Lord Randall as to why we should have both of these amendments. I won't detain the House long, but I really wanted to strongly express the Green Group's support for these two amendments. I think the logical way to take these is in the opposite order to that they're numbered. The Amendment 87C in the name of the noble Lady Baroness Deach and with strong cross-party support is really expressing the ideal situation, and a situation, as we've been told, is already being created in Scotland with even stronger support for the victims of domestic abuse. That is for people to be able to stay in their own homes, in their own communities, very often for children to be able to stay in the schools they're used to with the friends they're with. To do this is obviously the right thing to do to support a victim of domestic abuse and to ensure that abusers do not, in a sense, profit from the situation, very often being left with a home and the tenancy and the control and their place in the community. I think the other amendment, Noble Lord Randall of Ruxbridge's 66B, acknowledges the fact that sometimes that's simply not always possible. And indeed, people, victims of domestic abuse, having fled to refuges, may have started to establish themselves in a new place, possibly on the other side of the country. I've started to make friends. Again, children have become used to schools. And so I think these make a really excellent package. The grouping in this case really works to provide a bit more wraparound, a bit more support for the victims of domestic abuse that we're all spending so many hours in your lordship's house trying to make this the best bill it possibly can be. I would say that these two amendments, or something very like them, are needed to make this the bill that it should be. So I commend them to your lordship's house. Thank you, my lords.